Finding success as a basketball player isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. While everyone dreams of playing at the highest level, a successful career isn't limited to just the roughly 4,700 people who have ever played in the NBA. Case in point, the hundreds of elite high school talent that brought incredible amounts of joy and excitement to the game without ever stepping foot on an NBA court. Here are 5 massively viral high school basketball stars and what they've been up to since. Today, we're starting with one of the tallest people to ever step on Earth, Robert Bobrowski, aka Rob Bob. Bobrowski first made waves while enrolled at Spire Academy, as the 7'7" center was the tallest high school player in the world. But it wasn't until LaMelo Ball joined the team in 2018 that the then junior first went viral, as the thought of them pairing up drove fans wild. Unfortunately, Rob Bob's incredible height led to several issues that made playing basketball difficult and painful. In addition to being extremely underweight at just 190 pounds, he had scoliosis in his back, which also led to knee pain. Sadly, Rob and LaMelo didn't get a chance to share the court, as Rob was relegated to the varsity squad or B team that year. After Spire, Rob committed to Rochester University, a D3 school in Michigan, but after 2 seasons with the program, he seems to have left the team to pursue his other non-basketball related passions, which include playing the piano and podcasting. While the world was eager to watch the 31st tallest person in the world play basketball at the highest level, Rob's living his best life, doing what he loves and what his body allows him to do. Staying in the Spire family, we have Rocket Watts. While Watts had some incredible moments at Spire, including a 64-point game with 15 made threes, it was his camaraderie with LaMelo Ball that really thrust him into the spotlight. Ball undoubtedly had a positive effect on Watts' popularity and, more importantly, his game, as he developed into a 4-star recruit and the number 33 overall player in the class of 2019. Naturally, Watts had plenty of colleges interested in him, but given that the legendary Tom Izzo started recruiting him in the 8th grade, it was only fitting that he would pick Michigan State. Watts had the most modest freshman year at MSU, but improved as the season progressed, especially as the NCAA tournament approached. Unfortunately, in the midst of a 6-game winning streak, the season was forced to shut down due to COVID-19. The following season, Watts was unable to take the kind of leap that he and his fans were hoping for, and after some changes, including spending time at the 2, Watts decided he needed a change in scenery and transferred to Mississippi State. Despite the potential of a significant role on the Bulldogs, Watts wound up having his worst college season to date. Injuries limited him to just 19 games, and after averaging just 4 points per game, he once again found himself entering the transfer portal. Most recently, Watts suited up for Oakland University, where he got back to the player he was at Michigan State, averaging around 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. Between his impressive athleticism and his defensive prowess, Watts should have no problem landing a pro contract somewhere, and we can't wait to watch him do his thing. For our third viral star, we're taking it all the way back to the class of 2016 with arguably one of the greatest high school dunkers of all time, Kwe Parker. Hailing from Fayetteville, North Carolina, home of rapper J. Cole, Parker first became an internet sensation in 2014, but has dazzled audiences throughout his entire high school career. Playing alongside Dennis Smith Jr. at Trinity High School, these two created must-see TV whenever they shared the court. But by his junior year, Kwe was ready for a new challenge and transferred to Wesleyan Christian, a powerhouse program in High Point, North Carolina. At Wesleyan, he teamed up with the #1 player in the class of 2016, Harry Giles, as he looked to improve his own national ranking. While Parker could obviously dunk with the best of them, he was still only considered a 4-star recruit because some scouts began to pigeonhole him as just a dunker. Ultimately, Parker didn't end up in ESPN's top 100, which was probably due in part to the loaded talent pool that included the likes of Jason Tatum, Bam Adebayo, Lonzo Ball, De'Aaron Fox, Markelle Fultz, Miles Bridges, Malik Monk, Jonathan Isaac, and Jarrett Allen, but still landed at a big program in the University of Tennessee. Coming almost exclusively off the bench, Kwe struggled his first year at Tennessee and ended up transferring to Cape Fear Junior College for a bigger opportunity. His plan worked, as he averaged around 11 points per game on roughly 41% field goal shooting and 35% from 3. This improved play helped him get another D1 chance, this time with NC A&T, where he just wrapped up his senior year. Kwe dramatically improved his shooting efficiency his junior year at NC A&T, but seemed to regress his senior year, although he did increase his overall points per game. Kwe will be looking at pro options for the next step in his career. Meanwhile, his younger brother Trey is just getting started. Trey currently plays for Overtime Elite, and to nobody's surprise, he's super athletic. Trey is also the number 90 player in the class of 2023 in ESPN's Top 100 and will be playing for NC State next year. Whatever happens next, you can be sure that the Parker brothers will be creating magic out on the hardwood. At number 4, we have the man with the most famous hairline in high school basketball, Meechie Terry. A 6'1" combo guard from Ohio, Terry first broke out on the scene when he clamped up LaMelo Ball in a 2019 game against Spire Academy. While Terry wasn't the most gifted scorer, his passion and determination were out of this world, and it showed on the defensive end. Terry played his high school ball at St. Edward's in Ohio, eventually leading the team to the state semifinals his senior year. Despite being unranked in high school, Terry seemed to make a good impression on the Cleveland State program and committed there in the hopes of earning a scholarship. Unfortunately, at the time, Cleveland State literally didn't have a coach, and when they finally hired one, there was no longer a roster spot for him. Terry then opted to go to prep school in Minnesota for the 2020-21 season, only to face his greatest adversity yet. When he got there, he discovered that the school was unable to provide housing for him, and for around 2 weeks, Terry was forced to live in a homeless shelter. Thankfully, DME, a sports academy in Florida, the same program that previously tried to recruit Terry in high school, stepped in with an offer, and Terry joined their post-grad team. After playing in a JUCO tournament for DME, Cleveland State's new coach found Terry and re-expressed interest in him joining the team. It took a while, but with hard work and determination, Terry finally earned a spot and a scholarship. For real this time. Most recently, Terry completed his junior year playing for Lamar Community College in Colorado, playing 27 games and averaging around 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. He also actively posts basketball content here on YouTube and over on his IG, where he boasts over 100,000 followers. Last but certainly not least, we have Connor Big Cozy Williams. True to his name, Big Cozy is a 7-foot, 360-pound center who plays for St. John Fisher, a D3 program in upstate New York. Williams first went viral last year during an exhibition game against Buffalo for his imposing frame and surprising range from downtown. In 2 years at SJF, Williams only played 232 combined minutes, an average of just 6.3 per game, but he impressively shot over 60% from the field this past year. This season, the Cardinals made the D3 National Tournament, losing to D3 powerhouse Swarthmore in the round of 32. While the season didn't end the way they envisioned, Big Cozy is doing just fine, raking in NIL deals left and right. Not only does he have his own merch line, but he has a Big Cozy merch collection with Barstool, and as a rising junior, he should have plenty more deals headed his way. And that concludes part 3 of our Where Are They Now viral basketball player series. If you haven't checked out parts 1 and 2, you can do so by clicking the links above, or you can find them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Of course, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new. We're currently dropping 2 videos a week that you're not going to want to miss out on, but only about 1% of our audience is currently subscribed, so hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all things basketball.